Welcome to the lectures on problem solving and programming in C. This is lecture 19 and the title of the lecture is top down and bottom up approaches to problem solving. Okay. So in the last class we have seen what is called modular program where the problem is divided into subproblems and the subproblems are solved independently. Then the solutions of subproblems are combined to get the solution of the original problem. Okay. So if you can observe, what we are doing is we are taking a bigger subproblem, dividing it, right? So this is kind of a top-down approach to problem solving. The bottom-up approach means where you take a first you solve the smaller subproblems first, and then combining them, you develop the bigger subproblem. Okay, let us know what is top-down approach and bottom-up approach to problem solving using some small, simpler examples. Okay. So let us, our primary example for this to understand this concept is how to compute maximum of eight numbers. Okay, right. So maximum of eight numbers. Maximum of eight. Maximum of eight numbers. Okay. For example, imagine if we have a block box which computes takes maximum four numbers and returns the max 4. Okay, block box. Then imagine if you have a block box which takes two numbers, maximum of two numbers, then returns one maximum, this max 2. Okay, this is a block box which takes, this is a procedure which takes four numbers and returns the maximum of those four numbers. Okay, then this is a block box called max2 procedure named max2 which takes two numbers, then returns a maximum of two numbers. Okay, suppose if we have these two sub problems, how to develop, let us try to develop a maximum of 8 algorithm max 8. Okay, this is an algorithm. Okay, then input 8 integer numbers. What is the output? Maximum of numbers A, comma B, comma C, comma D, comma E, comma F, comma G, comma H. 8 numbers. Maximum of A, comma B, comma C, comma F, G, H. Maximum of these 8 numbers. Output should be maximum of 8 these 8 numbers. Begin. Okay. So the first thing I need to read the input the numbers. Input A, comma B, comma C, comma D, comma E, comma F, comma G, comma H. So this, see, I wrote only one input statement to read 8 numbers. I can even separately write read A, input B, input C, input D like this. This is a shorthand. Okay, shortening your algorithm. If you, I can read in one statement, I can read input more than one variable, one data. So that's why I wrote a single statement to read eight variables. So imagine I told you, suppose I have a black box to max 4. What I can do is I can get maximum of the first four numbers, okay, then maximum of the other two numbers. Then I will get two numbers, maximum of the ABCD and the maximum of EFGH. Maximum among them, those two numbers will be my maximum of 8. Let us write like that. M1, max 1 equal to max 4 of A, comma B, comma C, comma D. M2 is equal to max 4 of E, comma F, comma G, comma H. Okay. Then M maximum equal to max 2 of m1 comma m2. Then output m. Okay, and okay. So I identified two modules in this problem. Suppose if I have a maximum to 4 numbers, otherwise I have to use many if-else statements. If-else statement to solve the maximum of 8 numbers. See, for solving the maximum of 3 numbers itself, you need nested if-else statements. Okay, two nested if-else statements. Suppose if you want to solve maximum of 8 numbers, you may have to use lot of if-else statements, nested if-else statements. To avoid that, I use this modular form. What I identified first, I identified two modules. One is max4. If you have max4, what I can do is I can pass first 4 numbers once. I'll get one maximum. Then I can pass second 4 numbers. Then I'll get another maximum. Then I will pass those two maximums to max2 function. That will give me the maximum, final maximum. Okay, this is my algorithm. Now let us try to develop the procedures max4 and the max2. Procedure max4. What it takes arguments A, B, E, D. Okay, 4 numbers. Input 4 numbers as arguments. As arguments. Output returns maximum of 4 numbers. Okay. What is the begin? Here also computing maximum of 4 using if-else statement is very difficult. So what I will assume is I will assume that max2 a function max2 is there. So what I can do, m1 equal to max2 of a comma b. m2 is equal to max2 of c comma d. M equal to max2 of m1 comma m2. Return n. End. Okay. So this compute the maximum of AB and then let it be m1. Compute the maximum of CD, let it be m2. Now the maximum of the 4 numbers will be maximum among the m1 and m2. M1 m2, max2 of m1 m2. That will be m. So m contains the maximum of 4 numbers ABCD. Now let us try to develop the next procedure max2. It takes a comma b, 2 numbers only. Put 2 numbers a comma b as arguments. Okay, output returns maximum of a comma b. Begin. So now you need to write, this is maximum 2 numbers, you just need to write the logic. If a greater than or equal to b, then obviously what is the maximum? Return maximum is a, so return a. Else return b. And if end. This is the problem. See, you see what we have done? We have done the first algorithm. We have developed the algorithm and identified some sub problems. Assuming that they are available, we have written the code for the actual algorithm. And then we have implemented the main subproblem, first subproblem, that max4. Inside this also, we have assumed that there is a max2 function is already available. Okay, and then solve it. And then finally, we have developed the max2. This is called top-down approach. Top-down approach to problem solving. It's because max8 uses max4 and max2 functions. And then max4 uses max2 function. So this top-down approach, top to down. We are developing the algorithm from top down. In other way, suppose if you write this max2 first, then followed by max4, followed by max8. So then it is called bottom-up approach to problem solving. Okay, problem solving. If you are first developing a bigger problem first, algorithm for bigger problem, and then sub problems are solved again and again. Then that is called top-down approach. This is called bottom-up. Okay. So usually the procedure programming languages like C, you follows top-down approach, whereas in object-oriented programming languages like C++, Java, they use bottom-up approach. But if the problems are smaller, we can use them interchangeably. There's no strict restriction that you should do only top-down approach. Whatever is comfortable to you, you can do. But the programming languages like object-oriented programming languages, they support only bottom-up problem solving because bigger objects are built using the smaller objects. Okay? If the smaller object doesn't exist, we cannot build the bigger objects. Okay? That is the intuition. So let us try to translate this to a C program. A max8.c hash include dio.h standard input and code. So first I will translate this algorithm first. So int main return 0, default return 0. Then there is a input input printf int a comma b comma c comma d comma e comma f comma g comma h. I declared 8 variables printf. We can read more than one variable in one's enter 8 numbers. Okay. We can read multiple numbers in one with a single C statement. Only thing is the number should be entered in a separate line or a separated by space. %d, 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 %d. How many D's are percentage? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then what are the variables we need to read? Ampersand A, ampersand B, ampersand C, ampersand D, ampersand E, ampersand F, ampersand G, ampersand H. So see, basically instead of writing 8 input A, input C, input B like that, we can combine those statements in single statement, and we are writing 8 numbers in a with just 3 statements. Okay, this is called shortening your computer program. Then M1. So int M1 equal to max4 of A comma B comma C, A B C D, A comma B comma C comma D. Int M2 is equal to max4 of E comma F comma G comma H. So int M equal to max2 of M1 comma M2. Okay. Then output. So printf max is equal to %d comma M. Okay, this is the program. But you see, we have used these programs, right? Max4, max2 function. We should specify their prototype. Okay, int max4. It takes 4 integers, right? Int comma int comma int comma int. 4 integers. What about max2? That is also takes int max2 int comma int. Okay, right. So let us see. Even though we not define these two functions, we can compile this program. -c max 8.c. But what it says, the it's not defined, right? So we can use minus C option. I want only compile only. I want to make sure that there are no syntax errors in the program. So if I use minus C, it doesn't search for the definitions of the program. It just checks whether the program is syntactically correct or not. The program is syntactically correct. Let us try to add the remaining functions. Max4, int max4. This is definition, right? Definition. So we should specify the variables int a, comma, int b, comma, int c, comma, int d. So what is the procedure? M1, similarly, int M1 equal to max2 of a comma b, int M2 equal to max2 of b comma c, sorry, c comma d, c comma d, int m equal to max2 of M1 comma M2. Then here return m. There's no print statement because this function max4 catches the return value. So that's why you need to return m. Similarly, int max2, int a comma int b. So if a greater than or equal to b, then return a, else return b. Okay, that's it. Now we have completed the definitions also. Now we can combine using without minus c option. Now there are no syntax errors. We can combine. Enter 8 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is the maximum. Okay. Similarly, minus 10, 20, 40, 80, 100, 200, minus 70. 70 minus 10. Now 200 is the maximum. Like this function solves the maximum of 8 numbers using modular program. So if you start developing the topmost module first, followed by the next topmost module, that is called top-down approach to problem solving. If you're solving the bottommost module first, followed by the next bottommost, then followed by the topmost module, then it is called bottom-up approach to problem solving. As I told you, object-oriented programming languages uses bottom-up approach to problem solving, and the procedural programming languages like C uses top-down approach. But it's not mandatory to follow top-down approach. You can even develop C programs using bottom-up approaches also, but we should be careful because unless you develop the main function, you cannot compile, you cannot create the object. Okay, that is the catch. Thank you. In the next class, we will continue the discussion on modular programming. Thank you.